CA 8.1. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
And we're back. Rich Rebels, Monticello Buckaroos. It's been all Buckaroos so far. Monticello leads 5-0. As we break out of the timeout, 5:31 left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, Tyler, we were talking about Hunter Pace earlier. How he draws so much attention on that three-point line. Hopefully he can start working inside more. He's so explosive. He's so bouncy. I feel like he just settles for the three ball when he could go inside and has an open lane.
We saw last night late in the game, he made great plays attacking the basket, hit some late free throws, got a clutch and one down the stretch.
Those threes have not been falling for him so far. You know, during the season he made 41 of them. As Pace gets it out to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Pace. Pace, baseline J, no good. Freestone and Cornea wrestle for it. Foul called. Cornea picks up the second team foul for the Rebels. It'll be Buckaroo basketball. You know, we were talking earlier today on our first game about mascots, and you said the Buckaroos were your favorite mascot that we've seen in this tournament so far.
Absolutely. You have to love the Buckaroos. The only thing I'm disappointed about is that we don't have an actual mascot here.
Oh, could you imagine?
They need to get a Buckaroo to come and face the sidelines.
Gives to McDonald. McDonald back to Freestone. Freestone underneath. Finds number 20, Landon Ewart. What a dime there for Freestone as Ewart goes to the hole. 7-0 lead for the Buckaroos. I like the nickname Buckaroo just because it could either be Bucks or it could be Roos. You got two different nicknames you could go with.
That's true. I mean, what is the Buckaroo? What would the mascot be? The cowboy?
Is it a cowboy? It sounds like kangaroo. I don't know if
Buckaroo. It's like the slang for a cowboy, or is Buckaroo separate from a cowboy?
I don't know. I mean, that one taken away by the Buckaroos there. Young spins. Crowd wants to travel. Foul called on the floor. That's Cornea is going to pick up his third team foul.
You hear Buckaroo thrown around. You say, "Hey, what's up, Buckaroo?" But
why would you call somebody a Buckaroo though? That's kind of weird. Hi, Buckaroo.
You ever use Buckaroo until today?
I mean, Bucko maybe. What's up, Roo?
We need to familiarize ourselves with
that shot missing. That would
language and slang.
Attempted the rebound but fumbled it out of bounds, and it's going to be Rebels basketball. I mean, look, Buckaroo's a great mascot. We're not trying to talk Buckaroos at all. Like we said, Bucks, Roos. But I would just never call anybody a Buckaroo in casual conversation as Pace puts up an awkward shot. Freestone gets the rebound.
I already said it's my favorite. It's my favorite mascot.
You've made it clear.
Easy. It's an easy out if you don't know someone. Hey, what's up, Buckaroo?
What's up, Rebel? A shot from the free throw line, good for Ewart. He's got 4 so far, and Monticello takes a 9-0 lead.
Great
over
job
the
by
Rebels.
Ewart to just turn, catches it at the free throw line, and makes a quick move in rhythm for the jumper.
Here's Trey Walker. To Pace. Pace for 3. No good. Pace there's a lid on the bucket for him. You know, he made 41 threes during the regular season. He has such a fluid, good-looking shot, and it just never goes down as they're going to get a foul called underneath. Number 1. Somebody wearing number 1. She's in for the Rebels. He's not on our roster.
I believe it's Woods.
We think it's Woods. Not sure. Here's to Carrillo. Carrillo back out to Hoffman. Gives to mystery number 1 again, Hoffman. Underneath, batted away, and Freestone comes down with it. Monticello basketball under 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Monticello Buckaroos lead 9-0 over the Rich Rebels. Young to Freestone. Freestone for three. No good. Young gets the rebound, throws it in. Hoffman's going to pick it up, and there's going to be a foul called.
Nathan Woods, number 1.
Woods is number 1. Okay. He was number 1. Nate Woods, senior. Where's number 1? And he brings the ball up for the Rebels.
The 2-3 zone causing problems for Rich.
Hoffman.
You see Monticello extends a little bit, and they're having a hard time even just passing it around up top.
Gives to Walker. Hoffman again. Oh, can't get it there. Thunderous rebound from Landon Ewart. He's got 4 points and a ferocious rebound that time. Gets out. Here's Easton Young.
Young is
and
hobbled.
He's limping a bit. Oh, my goodness. He hobbles and gobbles down. We're going to take a timeout. You are watching State Championship Basketball, presented by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com. Don't go anywhere.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese and Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering.
We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Shaping new opportunities for work and play.
And back from that Jones and DeMille ad, we did just see Easton Young limp back to the locker room. He is now at the end of the bench as he just poked back out on his feet. We'll see if he is okay to come back in or not. He is the second leading scorer for the Buckaroos. Good job by the Rebels to try to find the high post, get some movement from there.
Here's Walker, gives out to Woods, finds Hoffman. Looking for an option there, back to Woods. To Carrillo, back to Woods again. Hoffman. Going to take it himself, up and in. Oh, it bounces out. Gets the offensive board and in for two, and the Rebels are on the scoreboard on the Hoffman putback.
Sometimes you just need to see the first one go in. We saw a number of shots rim in and out so far for the Rebels, but they finally get the first basket. We'll see if that can be a spark.
McDonald gives to Freestone. Freestone looking to create some space. He's got Hoffman on him. Gets a Sheeran. To Ewart. Back to Freestone. Freestone averaging 17 points a game. Ewart again. Finds Sheeran. He's trapped. Gets it back to Ewart. Carrillo guards Ewart. Ewart tries to go behind the back. 20 seconds left in the half. Here's McDonald.
First quarter. Don't get ahead of yourself yet.
First quarter. Sorry, I'm just so dumb. Freestone. Take it all the way. Creates a little bit of space. There's Sheeran. Nope. But Freestone gets the offensive board and puts it in for two. Boston Freestone.
It was Freestone who created the first wraparound pass, and he sticks with the play to get the miss and puts it back up for his own basket.
And Boston Freestone ends the first quarter with an offensive board and putback. Rich Rebels, Monticello, Buckaroos. It's all Buckaroos so far, 11-2. Don't go anywhere. You're watching State Championship Basketball, presented by Garkin Energy.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering.
We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Shaping new opportunities for work and play.
And shaping the communities that we're proud to be a part of.
We're Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Legacy Ace Hardware and Sporting Goods, 159 North Main in Panguitch. Come in and visit us for all your hardware and sporting good needs. Legacy Ace Hardware, proudly supporting Utah High School athletics.
Welcome back to Richfield High School for this Garcane Energy presentation of 1A State Championship basketball on Local 10.tv. Garcane Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Buckaroos going to start with the ball. That one's intended for Freestone, tipped away, taken by Woods. Woods hits the ground. We're going to get a foul called. I think the Rebels were trying to call timeout just before, try and keep possession, but they're going to get the foul call. Looks like it'll be the third team foul on the Buckaroos so far. Second, I believe. Here's Woods for the Rebels. Gives to Hoffman. Back to Woods. Hoffman again. I bet he goes back to Woods here. Yep, he does.
Look at Carson Meerbrook posting up the smaller J.D. McDonald
Trey
inside.
Walker. A little bit crazy. Oh, awkward take. Picks up the foul. He'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You know, if you want some easy points, if you're the Rebels, you got to think about just throwing another lob from Trey Walker to Hunter Pace because it worked yesterday. They got a three-pointer that may or may not have gone in.
Hey, if it's a decoy, right? Nobody's going to guard him when he's standing 5 feet behind the three-point line and in a passing formation for the alley-oop. They're going to be focused on stopping.
Walker's first free throw is good. You know what? The heck with it. Let's open it back up again. Yesterday, we opened up asking for comments. You can tweet me at Jackson5Payne, Instagram at Jackson5Payne, Facebook Jackson Payne, as Walker sinks the second free throw. We asked for fans' opinions on if that Walker alley-oop really went in as a three-pointer or not. Got a lot of responses indicating that there's no way that ball could have gone in. There was no way that shot was made. But then a few screenshots were sent to us of the ball clearly being in the hoop. So you could see the rim through the ball. So who knows? It's a bit of a crazy situation, immaculate reception type. So if you want to tweet us, send us a Facebook message, Instagram, whatever, let us know your opinion on that shot yesterday. We'll read your responses on the air. Or if you just want to send anything, let us know how we're doing as that foul's taken. As Walker picks up the foul.
Good to see Easton Young back in the game after limping off with the injury.
Sure is. He's one of my favorite Buckaroos. But yeah, I mean, Jackson5Payne on Twitter, Instagram, Jackson Payne on Facebook. Send us a message. Let us know how we're doing if you're enjoying the broadcast. We will literally read anything that you guys send us, so.
Will we?
I mean, within reason, but I don't know. I like to engage with the audience. 1A basketball has some great fans here in the state of Utah as Easton sinks both shots from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Me and Jackson are stuck. We have to engage with each other for about 12 straight hours just over a headset. So any interaction we can get from the audience.
We're so lonely. Been in Richfield for such a long time as Woods tries to get that pass to number 32. Hoffman gives to Walker, back to Woods. Hoffman, back to Woods. Woods again. Batted away, and it's going to be taken away by the Buckaroos. Young goes to Freestone. Freestone in the lane, goes up, kicks up the foul. Jump ball they're going to call.
You don't see a jump ball called very often when a player goes up for a layup. He was in the air.
Yeah, nice defensive
got a
effort
hand
there.
on it.
Checking back in for the Rebels, Hunter Pace, Carrillo, and Cornea. We were talking to Pace's dad, one of our broadcast assistants here. He was telling us that Rich has a very young core. Hunter's only a junior. They got some sophomores. They'll bring back a lot of their team next year. Very deep. Could make a run within their region as that one's stolen away by Easton Young. Right as I say that, you know, the broadcaster's jinx has been alive and well. Sorry, Rich fans. I feel like a lot of these Rebels fans aren't super fond of me because I've been insisted that the shot didn't go in from Trey Walker, and I've jinxed him a few times, but we're just here doing our job. And look, I can insist it didn't go in all I want, but the ref counted it and they won the game, so I don't matter. And the replay showed it went in, so Mason Young on the baseline. Easton Young, sorry. I don't know why I keep calling him Mason. It's not even near his name.
He's a Buckaroo.
I have dyslexia.
But, on the Rebels side of things, talking about you insisting it goes in, last night on the broadcast, I said it went in. After having a night to sleep on it, watching the replay.
Don't tell me.
I still lean maybe 55% didn't go in, 45% in, but it was probably 75-25 last night.
Looks for Walker. Come on, alley-oop Walker. Let's do it. Cornea from the logo. Come on. Oop. Walker. Carrillo looking for an option. Carrillo just going to take it himself. Puts it in. Nice bounce there. Riley Carrillo gets his first bucket of the night.
When they get the ball at the high post, they need to look on the opposite side. He had Cornea sitting underneath the basket wide open. He's able to knock down the jumper.
Freestone for three. Got it! That's your Bryce Canyon City three-pointer for Boston Freestone. Boys and girls, he's got 7 so far. As Pace takes a 3, and he gets 1! And Hunter Pace responds with his first three-pointer of the ballgame. Bryce Canyon City getting their money's worth on our three-point sponsorship. 16-9, the current score, just under 5 left to play in the first half. I missed what was happening. I was filling out my scorecard. What happened, Tyler?
Easton Young got called for a push-off with a little bit of pressure, so ball goes back to the Rebels with a chance to trim what was a double-digit deficit just 10 seconds ago. Now could be cut in half.
Easton Young getting called for what Michael Jordan should have been called for in Game 6 of '98. I'm still salty. It was before I was born, but, I'm going to bring it up anyway. Pace, corner.
That was
looks
the right
for Carrillo.
call.
Carrillo's going to take it himself up and in. Nope, no good. Rebound brought down by number 2, J.D. McDonald.
Which controversy will live on longer, MJ's push-off or Walker's 3?
Walker's 3 by far. It's 1A basketball. Come on. It's in their blood.
MJ's push-off is only a controversy with Jazz fans. Everybody else knows it was clean.
Freestone. Gets it to Sheeran. Freestone for 3 again. Nope, no good. Batted away. Going to go out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball.
The Rebels have found a little bit more of a rhythm as of late on offense. They need to look to continue to move the ball quick.
Pace for 3 in the corner. Falls down, trying to sell the foul. Trey Walker got the rebound on that one. Jump stop's going to lose the ball out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Rebels.
And Pace is down and in a lot of pain. It looks like he's holding out his ankle area.
Yikes.
Not a good sign.
Not a good sign
if
at
you
all.
are Rich.
Yeah, Rich desperately going to need Pace to stay in this ball game. We're going to go to a break real quick. You're watching Championship Basketball.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Our Richfield Hotel, located just off Interstate 70, is a short drive from attractions like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, Fremont Indian State Park, Fish Lake National Forest, the Great Western Trail, and the Paiute ATV Trail. Located near the Sevier Valley Center, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home for the tournaments. Don't stress trying to video the games yourself or lack.
We are back with the replay on Hunter Pace's three-point attempt where he came down awkwardly on his ankle. Looked like he may have caught the edge of the defender's foot when he came down. He was able to limp off the court with a little bit of help and is at the training table right now. We hope he is okay. And we'll see if he returns later in this game.
It's a bunker. Going to get a foul called. Buckaroo basketball. Give it underneath to Sheeran. Freestone. Looking for an option. Freestone gives to Hatch. Hatch puts one up and puts it in for three. What a bounce!
The bounce was almost as deep as the three was. He shot it from all the way back in Monticello nearly, and then the bounce halfway
and it's
up
stolen
the ceiling.
away. Gives to Young. Oh my goodness. That's going to go to Bunker. Bunker going to put it up and he's fouled hard. Walker nearly lands on him. Foul's called. That Bryce Canyon City three-pointer from Hatch is going to give the Buckaroos a 19-9 lead. 10 points they lead by with 3:06 left to play here in the first half.
Here we look at that replay from Hatch's three from way downtown, and he gets the shooter's bounce. Probably the deepest three we've seen so far in the tournament.
I would agree. As Bunker is going to go to the free throw line. Shot is no good. Already in bonus territory, the Rebels committed 17 fouls so far. Trailing by 10, just under 3 minutes left to go in the half. Hoffman. Seen Hayden Weston for the first time in a while. Back to Cornea. Gives to Hoffman again. Goes to Carrillo. Back to Hoffman. Tries to move it down the baseline. It's intercepted by the Buckaroos and knocked out of bounds. Rebel basketball. 2:35 left to go in the half. 19-9 the score. Cornea to throw it in.
For Rich seems to be different. Ever since Pace went out of the game, he drew a lot of attention and the backside seemed to be open. Monticello can now stay home a lot more as they find Carrillo inside on a beautiful out-of-bounds play.
Nice from Carrillo, his fourth point of the night. Yeah, we have no sign of Pace on the bench. He's still back there with the medical staff, it would appear. Hopefully he can come back in. Freestone. Back to Ewart. Ewart for three. Got it! Landon Ewart hits a Bryce Canyon City three-pointer. 22-11 the score. Buckaroos lead the Rebels. Carrillo looking for an option. Carrillo's going to do it himself. Yep, got it. Mid-range Jay Carrillo.
He's starting to heat up. He hit one jumper and then got the layup on the possession before. Now an elbow jumper is good, and let's see if he can get the Rebels going with Pace on the bench.
6 points this quarter for Carrillo. There's Freestone. Back to Young. Gives back to Freestone. Now McDonald. Young again gets the screen. Goes to Freestone. Outside. McDonald again. Freestone. Drives right. Jump stop. Spins around. Goes back to Young. Cornea jives in, picks up the foul. Questionable call there. 8th team foul for the Rebels. 22-13 the score, 1:12 left to go in the first half.
Cornea picks up his third, which will have to send him to the bench for the rest of the half, and Nathan Woods checks in. You're 35 feet from the basket. Your team's in the bonus. It's a lot of risk for what is, hard to get the reward on that play.
First shot in for Young from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You guys know that by now. I've said Legacy Ace Hardware so many times over the past 3 days. Glad they're getting their money's worth. Second shot, no good. Hoffman going to come down with the rebound. Gives to Woods. Rebel basketball. Minute left to play here. Down 10. 23-13 the score. Buckaroos in the command. Woods again. Woods left. Gives to Weston. Weston to Woods. See if he goes to Hoffman here. Hoffman gives to Woods. Woods throws it in inside. In for two is number 32. do not have a 32 on our roster.
It's Carson Meerbrook.
Carson
He
Meerbrook.
gets the lay-in, and that was a beautiful look from Woods. Small window to thread it through, but he got it quickly on the wing. Didn't waste any time to get it inside.
Young, 26 seconds left. Looking for last shot. Yeah, the shot clock next year in Utah high school basketball is going to change everything. You can't really do these drawn-out offensive drives as Young tries to put one up. No good. Weston going to get the rebound. 10 seconds left. Rich has the final shot now. Carrillo spins, gives to Weston. Weston might have traveled there. Gives to Woods. Woods, corner three. No good. Rebound up. Nope. Going to bounce around a bit. And that's going to do it for the first half. Kind of a chaotic way to end the half. 23-15 is the lead for the Buckaroos over the Rebels. We're going to go to halftime for the SUU Southern Utah University halftime report. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. See you in a sec.
Don't stress trying to video the games yourself. Relax and enjoy the game. Get your copy of these games on high-definition Blu-ray from RK Siren Video Services. First game only $15 and $10 for each additional game.
Hi, I'm Tori and I love Southern Utah University. Let me show you why. The classes. The traditions. This is our SUU. Join us.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Do you want to be part of the action? Utah 1A Basketball is Utah's best show.
Order your shirts today at 1aball.com.
Welcome to the Southern Utah University Halftime Report. We got a good one here. Monticello and Rich. Buckaroos lead 23-15 over the Rebels. At the half, Monticello's been led by a dominant performance by Boston Freestone. 7 points thus far, 3 rebounds. 7 points from Landon Ewart as well. A 3 from Donovan Atwood. A 3 from Devin Hatch. And 3 from Mason Young. On the Rich side of the ball, 6 points for Riley Carrillo. He's been wonderful to watch as well. Hunter Pace with a 3. Hopefully he comes back from his injury. And then buckets for Carson Muirbrook, Carter Hoffman, and Trey Walker. 23-15 your halftime score. Buckaroos over the Rebels. Second half action coming up just a few minutes. This has been the Southern Utah University Halftime Report brought to you by SUU. Check them out at www.suu.edu. SUU to everywhere. We'll be right back.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Do you want to be part of the action? Utah 1A Basketball is Utah's best show.
Order your shirts today at 1aball.com.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit Bryce.
Welcome back. Second half action. Monticello and Rich, 23-15 the score. Buckaroos in the lead over the Rebels. Here's Young. Freestone. Young again. Freestone. Ball on the ground. Gonna get a jump ball call. That was number 20, Landon Ewart, who had trouble with it.
For Rich, Hunter Pace not back in the game. He is on the sideline. If he doesn't start the second half, it probably means he's highly unlikely to come back at some point in the game, but he is back on the bench. Maybe, if he can come in later, but probably out for the rest of this one.
Guess we'll have to see. Here's Cornea to Hoffman. Gets to Walker in the corner. Hoffman again. Hoffman to Walker. Walker throws it up for Cornea. It's going to be taken in by Young. Wow. Easton Young hopped right in there, took it away. And Easton throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Rich basketball. Nice attempt there, but just a little bit too fast and out of the way.
It was a good idea. He had Atwood a little bit of a space to squeeze it in. Unable to pull it off, but a good look from Young.
Cornea brings it up for the Rebels, gives to Hoffman. Hoffman to Carrillo. Back to Hoffman. Into Walker to Carrillo again. Carrillo, baseline J. In and out. And there's going to be a foul called as Donovan Atwood ripped away the rebound.
Hayden Weston, he holds his shoulder a little bit on that rebound, his left shoulder. He's already got some tape on it. Grabs at it again. He stays in the game. Now they will send a sub. It's Carson Meerbrook who checks in for Weston.
Freestone gives to Atwood. Ewart, excuse me. Young jumper for 3, no good. Rebound going to be picked up by Hoffman. Cornea to Walker. Back out to Hoffman. Hoffman. Cornea. See if he goes back to Hoffman. Yep. Hoffman. Having some trouble with Freestone. Freestone getting in there. Here's Cornea again. Cornea throws it out to Carrillo. Carrillo. Cornea again. Baseline. Throws it up. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Puts it in off the glass. High tap in for 2. Cornea with the offensive board. And put back. Really nice effort there. Gets his first points of the game, surprisingly enough. Here's Young. McDonald in the corner. Dribbles out. Ewart for 3. A lot of air under that one as Walker comes away with the rebound. His second. Walker going to go all the way. Fires, has it intercepted by McDonald. It's thrown around off a couple different Buckaroos as McDonald gets it to Young. Freestone. Oh my goodness, what a move. And it's missed. Perfect pass to Atwood. Atwood missed the rebound. Rebound picked up by Cornea. Throws out to Hoffman. Hoffman to Cornea. Cornea fakes moves, goes to Walker. Walker in the corner to Meerbrook. Cornea, 3. Got it! And there's a Bryce Canyon City three-pointer from Jaden Cornea. He's got 5 in the quarter.
Great skip pass, catching the defense on the back of their heels.
Freestone gets it up, no good. Walker with the rebound. And the Rebels have quietly pulled within 3. Cornea brings it up for Rich. The boys in blue. 4:30 left to play in the quarter. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman cross pass to Walker. Walker on the baseline, puts it up and in for 2 with the foul! Trey Walker, the hero yet again, gets to the line. Puts the Rebels within 1. And a chance at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line to tie this ball game up after being down 8 at the half. He's got 4 points on the afternoon with a chance for 5 here.
That's Walker who subs in for Pace with the injury. So that Walker now has to step into a bigger role, fill some shoes, and he does just that.
Oh my goodness, missed the rebound. Rebound goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Rich. It went off a Buckaroo. Giddy up on that one. Timeout called. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball presented by the Quality in Richfield on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com. Don't go anywhere.
Bryce Canyon Half Marathon, 13.1 miles of fun. The race starts at Bryce Canyon City, runs through Bryce Canyon National Park, and finishes in Cannonville. Early registration is open now. Race runs the second Saturday in July.
Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed.
Welcome back. Rich Rebels basketball. Carrillo. And Carrillo spins his way in. Oh, almost got it there. Rebound brought down by Easton Young, his first.
That was a beautiful move by Carrillo. He had 3 Buckaroos around him, and he was able to split the defense.
Just barely missed there as Freestone hits the ground. He's fouled by Walker. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Rich Rebels quietly storming back. They're on a 7-0 run to start the half. Trail now by just 1, 23-22. Here's Young. Fires, just zips one in to Ewert. It's bounced off the head. Carrillo gets it. Nice over the hand pass to Cornea. Cornea comes down with it. Cornea goes up and in. Oh my goodness! It's stripped away. No foul. McDonald grabs it. Freestone. Freestone hits the ground. Just rolls over. No whistles at all. Young gets it to Freestone, and now we're going to get a foul call. Oh my goodness, that was like a slip and slide right there, and no whistles at all.
About 4 bodies hit the floor between the 2 different plays, but no whistles. Both, and it went on both sides, right? One from the Buckaroos and one from the Rebels that both sides wanted to get called.
So impressive there was that pass, Carrillo overhand, as that one no good. Carrillo with the rebound, but Carrillo threw that overhand pass, and Cornea, within 2 defenders, wrestled the ball away and came down with it, and then all heck broke loose. But if Carrillo doesn't play football, might want to try. Him and Cornea make a nice little 1-2 punch there as Trey Walker goes up. Can't get it. Cornea can't get the rebound. Cornea puts it up. Nope, no good. Wow, no foul call on that one. Hard to believe. Still 7-0 run. Buckaroos yet to score in the quarter. As Freestone, no whistle there either. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Rebels. 2:42 left to go in the third quarter. Rebels trail by 1. Bunker and Sheeran checking in for the Buckaroos.
Easton Young, he just went limping again off the floor. We saw him hurt his knee, ankle area. We don't want to speculate on what it is, but something with his lower body, and he just limped off the floor again, back behind the bleachers.
Dribbles around the arc. Gonna get another foul call here. Off-ball foul committed by the Rebels. I don't know who that was on, but Weston can't believe it. That was on Carrillo, his first, 4th team foul for the Rebels. 23-22. Finds Bunker. Bunker goes down. That's number 13. Noah Perry. Perry. 5th team foul. 4th foul on Perry. He's likely done for the game with his 4th. Freestone puts it up, and it's blocked from behind by Muirbrook. Weston gets the deflection. Cornea storms up, goes to the left, gives to Carrillo. Carrillo fakes, gets back to Cornea. Cornea, Freestone guards him. Big possession here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter. Carrillo gives back to Cornea. Cornea fumbles it around, getting trapped in the corner on the baseline. Gets to Muirbrook. Muirbrook to Cornea. Cornea to Carrillo. Carrillo gives back to Cornea. Cornea open 3-quarter. No good. Coming down with the rebound is Ewert. His 3rd of the ball game. Still no points for the Buckaroos. Wonder what they're going to do here, Tyler.
Rich set up now in a 2-3 zone. They've been in man for a lot of this quarter.
Ewert, no good. A rebound, Muirbrook. His first. Cornea brings it up for the Rebels. Nearly fumbles it away, gives it to Carrillo. to Hoffman from Creo. Hoffman, right. Left, right. Gives to Creo. Creo trying to make some space. Muirbrook through the lane. Jumper mid-range from Cornea, no good. Thrown out of bounds. Rebel basketball, last touch by the Roos.
Ever since the Rebels cut it to a 1-point game in the third quarter, both teams, obviously the Buckaroos been stuck on 23 for the entire quarter, but the Rebels now stuck on 22 for quite a while.
But the Rebels, interestingly enough, are on this 7-0 run without Hunter Pace, who left the game with an injury. That ball swatted on the inbound pass. Ewert with the deflection. It'll be Rebels basketball yet again. Cornea looking for an option. That ball, a little bit of miscommunication there. Muirbrook went left. Cornea threw right. However, Freestone went out of bounds and touched it. Creo going to be the inbound pass specialist now. Creo replacing Cornea, who takes it now up. Woods, overhand pass to Cornea. Cornea looking for Cornea, yep. Creo to Cornea. Going to be a foul called. It'll be a shooting foul as Cornea heads to the free throw line. First foul on Freestone. We'll get 2 shots here for Cornea. First shot is good, and they tied it up. The Rich Rebels 8-0 run results in the tie. Cornea's got 6 in the quarter of this 8-0 run. Other 2 coming from Trey Walker. Here's Cornea again. Second shot is good for Cornea, and the Rich Rebels somehow, someway forge a 9-0 run and take a 1-point lead just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Monticello will see how they'll respond. No points so far in this half. Until there, wow, just jinxed that one, didn't I? Sheeran gets in for the 2.
And that happens because Freestone is able to get inside, and then Sheeran with a good cut creates the easy opportunity.
And Woods gets it out to Cornea. Under 30 seconds to go now, 25-24. Monticello retakes the lead on their first bucket of the half. Here's Woods, guarded by Freestone. Freestone wrestles it away, and it's all on the ground. Everybody's going to scrum around for it. They're going to call a jump ball. Monticello couldn't call timeout in time. 15 seconds left, 24-25. Rebels trail, Buckaroos lead.
Rich wanted to hold for the final shot on that possession, but Monticello brought some pressure, able to force the turnover. Rich will get the ball now to start the third quarter, though.
Freestone fakes, heads in the lane. Swatted by Muirbrook. Woods nearly loses it, gets it back. Creo for 3! No good, and that's going to end the third quarter. Goodness gracious, a 9-0 run for the Rebels puts them up before. Another bucket for the Buckaroos puts them up 25-24. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action coming right up.
Hi, I'm Dustin Shakespeare, the Central Region Pathways Coordinator. Do you know what pathways are offered at your high school that connect with Snow College? Students enrolled in career technical education courses can develop valuable real-world technical skills and a strong academic foundation. Over 630 students completed CTE pathways last year in the Central Utah region. Our 35 pathways empower students to explore career options, pursue what they are passionate about, and earn valuable industry certifications. To learn more about these career pathways, talk to your CTE teachers and school counselors today.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese and Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
And we're back Fourth quarter action underway. Rich will begin with the basketball. Trailing by 1. Cornea to Hoffman. Gives to Walker. Walker with the oop. Oh, and he missed it. Would have been beautiful. That's number 2. J.D. McDonald comes down with the rebound. Cornea had 7 of the 9 points from the Rebels in the past quarter, helping them claw back into this one. Now trailing by 1. Here's McDonald. Gives to Young. Young. Back to McDonald. See if he goes back to Young. Sure does. Back to McDonald again, I assume. Nope. Here's Young again. Gives to Freestone. Freestone all alone. All the way across to McDonald. McDonald to Young. Young gonna dribble all the way. Put it up and in. Nope, no good. Muirbrook gets the rebound. Cornea to Walker. Walker spins all the way up. Oh, and they're gonna call foul.
Looks like they called a foul on the ground.
Yeah, no shots on that one.
Walker did make a move, but it was the first guy that they got the foul call for right before he made the sidestep.
Cornea to inbound. Throws it out to Hoffman. Hoffman gives to Walker. Walker high post. And it's stolen by Freestone. Freestone leading the charge down the lane. Oh, and he can't make it. Carrillo gets the rebound, gives to Cornea. Neither team able to finish at the rim, it seems like. Walker to Hoffman. Hoffman for 3. No good. Rebounded by Ewert, his 4th. 6:30 left to go in this one. 25-24. Buckaroos lead the Rebels. Young gives to McDonald. Back to Young. Young jumper. Banks it in for 2. 3-point lead for the Buckaroos on the Easton Young bank-in jumper. 5 points for Young.
That's a very difficult angle to hit a bank shot from, and he was on the move going forward. Impressive
Off
to
the high
hit that
post,
shot.
gets out to Cornea. Cornea puts it up and in for 2. And Cornea responds with another 2. He's got 9. Buckaroos lead by 1. Young. McDonald. Back to Young. Young going to charge through the lane. Puts it up and no good, but the foul's called. Young going to head to the line. The Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2 shots. First shot no good for Young. Get another chance here. Hayden Weston going to check in, replacing Trey Walker for the Rebels. Update on Hunter Pace as the second free throw is no good. Career gets the rebound. The entire team, the entire Rebels bench stood up to welcome Walker back, except for Pace. So if he remains sitting, I can't imagine that he's coming back in this game. Could be wrong. He might need a 3 down the stretch, and he does have the quick trigger. As Hoffman shakes, goes left, gives to Carrillo. Carrillo going to charge in, take it himself, floater up, no good. Rebound by Weston. Weston comes with it. Weston going to go up strong. No good. But it's going to be taken by Carrillo again. Carrillo behind the arc now. Nice rebound by Weston. Great opportunity to keep the basketball alive for the Rebels. Muirbrook. Cornea. To Hoffman. Hoffman open 3. Got it! And Hoffman gives the Rich Rebels a 2-point lead. Under 5 minutes left to play. 29-27. How did they let Carter Hoffman get that open? His 5th point of the ball game. First, visit RiceCanyonCity.com. 3 of the game. Ewert back to Freestone. Gives to McDonald. Back to Ewert. Looking for an option. Here's Freestone. Freestone dishes to Atwood. Atwood gives back to Ewert. And we're going to get a foul called on Muirbrook. Not sure about that one, but foul called in the corner. That'll be the 6th team foul. 7th team foul, sorry. On the Rebels, entering bonus territory. And Ewart's going to head to the line for the Buckaroos with a chance to tie this one up, 1-1. First shot is up and in for Ewart. He's got 8 on the ball game now, his first points since the second quarter. Here are 4 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Second shot up and good from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Ties it up. Clutch performance right there. It's all tied up at 29. Just over 4 minutes left to play. Oh, man, I got goosebumps.
An exciting finish again. Rich, late last night, they finished. They were the last game of the day. They're in another close one. So they're probably a little bit tired, a lot of energy used, but they're also used to this feeling.
Carrillo.
Rich signals for a timeout, so we will take a break. We'll be back for the final 3:51 after this.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering.
We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Shaping new opportunities for work and play.
And shaping the communities that we're proud to be a part of.
We're Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
And we're back. 3:50 left to go in the fifth. Uh-oh, alley-oop attempt. Carrillo is in for 2! Hoffman to Carrillo. Right out of the timeout, and the Rich Rebels take a 2-point lead. Beautiful execution that time. They finally get the oop that they wanted.
That's the same play they ran a quarter ago with Walker, who got a good look. He missed the attempt earlier, but Carrillo able to finish on that one.
And there's a timeout called by the Buckaroos. We going to take a timeout as well? Yep, we are. All right, you're watching Championship Basketball presented by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon. Don't go anywhere.
Legacy Ace Hardware and Sporting Goods, 159 North Main in Panguitch. Come in and visit us for all your hardware and sporting good needs. Legacy Ace Hardware, proudly supporting Utah High School athletics. Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Our Richfield Hotel, located just off Interstate 70, is a short drive from attractions like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, Fremont Indian State Park, Fish Lake National Forest, the Great Western Trail, and the Paiute ATV Trail. Located near the Sevier Valley Center, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home for the tournaments.
All right, 3:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Rebels just took a 31-29 lead on an alley-oop layup dished by Carter Hoffman to Riley Carrillo. Freestone gives to Atwood. Back to Freestone, who throws it back. Nice find there. Ewart back to Young. Young spins in the lane. Going to throw it up. Oh, and they're going to call a charge! Hayden Weston knocked to the ground. Offensive foul called on Easton Young. Wow! 3:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. 31-29 your score. Rich Rebels on top. Getting a big break there on the Young charge. Offensive foul. McDonald's going to check back in for the Buckaroos. What do you think of that, Tyler?
It was Young who made a great move to get inside, and Weston, he was waiting underneath. He picked up a huge charge last night late in the game as well, and he does the same there. Not afraid to take a hit.
Hoffman goes inside, it's taken away. Young comes up with it. Goes to Freestone to the corner for three. No good. Weston wrestles away the rebound.
Weston showing that he is not afraid of the big moment and not afraid to get physical down low to make a play.
His third rebound of the game, exactly right. Hoffman shakes. Goes left, goes right. Freestone guards him. We're going to get a foul call on Freestone. He can't believe it. It'll be the 6th team foul on the Buckaroos. Cornea gives to Hoffman. Hoffman spins a couple times, gives it back to Cornea. He'll go back to Hoffman. Hoffman drawn into the corner, trapped, and Freestone plucks it out of the air. He's going to go down. Cornea might meet him under the rim. Here we go. Up and in. No good. And Nierbrook gets the rebound.
Cornea came in for the defense. Looked if he may have hit him on the arm when he came by. Freestone thought he did.
Sky pass to Hoffman.
No call either way.
Trey Walker getting ready to check in for the Rebels. Hoffman spins. Look at the pivot. Gets to Cornea. Cornea trapped. Gives back to Hoffman. Hoffman looking for an outlet. Hoffman gives back to Cornea. Ooh. Hoffman. It's wrestled away. Cornea comes up with it. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels just in the nick of time. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:36 left to play. 31-29. Rich Rebels lead. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Championship Basketball.
Don't stress trying to video the games yourself. Relax and enjoy the game. Get your copy of these games on high-definition Blu-ray from RK Siren Video Services. First game only $15, then $10 for each additional game.
Hi, I'm Tori, and I love Southern Utah University. Let me show you why. The classes. The traditions. This is our SUU. Join us.
And we're back. 1:36 left to go in this one. Rich Rebels lead the Monticello Buckaroos. 31-29 here in the fourth quarter.
You're from out in BC area.
Yeah.
You've got a Monticello out there. That's
your history facts for the game. Thomas Jefferson, 3rd President of the United States of America. His house was called Monticello down in Charlottesville, Virginia, home of the University of Virginia. As that inbound pass is thrown away. Going to get a jump ball call. But so Jefferson's house and estate was called Monticello, spelled the same as Monticello. Out here, it's a C sound. It's like an S sound instead of a ch sound, so it's Monticello. But Buckaroos is the same no matter where you go. Young gives to Freestone. As Walker slips and falls, open lane for Freestone. Freestone up and in, can't get it. There's a big wrestle for the ball. It's a jump ball. Hayden Weston, wow. That is a big boy down there. And, I mean, I'm sure that the Buckaroos felt that one as he wrestles his way in there for the jump ball. Might have landed on top of him. Could have been a foul, but nevertheless, it's a jump ball as here comes Walker. And they're going to call over the line. Walker spun in it, confused him, and he goes over the line. Goodness gracious. Brutal. 1:13 left to play here.
It looked like from our view, and we're right on the mid-court line, Walker came, it didn't really look like his foot had completely crossed. It was on the line, kind of shuffled, but I thought it stayed on the line.
To me, I think he spun there, and the ball never dribbled over. If we can get a replay, from my view, it looks like he spun, and both feet were over the line, and he never dribbled over the line, but he was holding the ball. Maybe the way the dribble went across the line without touching the ground over the line, you know what I mean?
We've got
Here we have the replay
for you, slowed down
on our monitor.
So Walker gets it, and he dribbles, he crosses, and then that one dribble looks like bounces on the other side of the timeline. See, he never dribbled. The ball never crossed the timeline. His body did, but the ball never crossed, and his foot never went back across the midcourt line either. To me, that looks like it probably should have stayed in the hands of Walker.
That's exactly what I thought, but the ref saw otherwise. We do have the luxury of slowing down the replay. I wish we had other angles too. SVC does, when you'll see us there later today.
Although for this play, we had one of the best angles that we could probably.
We did have a great angle there. That was as good as it could get. Freestone going to get the inbound. Freestone. Pull-up jumper for 2. Bounces off. Weston gets the rebound. His rebounds should count as 3 because there's just so much force that goes into a Hayden Weston rebound. He's got 4 tonight. Oh, he's taken out. Going to get a kick foul. 6th team foul.
Young comes up hobbling again as Cornea kind of landed. They collided pretty hard. He fell a little bit awkwardly, and we've seen him trying to play through that injury the whole day.
No bonus yet. It's only the 6th team foul for the Buckaroos. The Rebels would definitely want some bonus action sometime soon. Korea will inbound from about half court. He'll find Walker. Walker looking for an option. Freestone, aggressive defense there. Cornea got to get over the line. Cornea and Young scuffling about. Timeout called by Rich. 50 seconds left, leading by 2. Goodness gracious, this one's going down to the wire. Only 6 points in the second half for Monticello. And a lot of that could be attributed to a lid on the basket for Boston Freestone.
The defense has really picked up for Rich. We've seen Easton Young hobbling a lot throughout the day. He's still been able to make some good plays, but you have to wonder how much that affects his mindset as far as being aggressive. He's played tough. And Freestone, you're right, second half.
No points.
No points for him. Been unable to find the bottom of the hoop. I think it has to be probably in the hands of Freestone still, though, to play make, whether he's the one that shoots it or draws the attention and then finds one of his teammates for the basket.
He's long overdue, that's for sure. Rich Band playing for us here.
I love it when Rich is playing in a close game because they have the live band. It really just picks up and helps you feel like you're in. It increases the atmosphere a couple notches. Monticello also with the band, so it's great to have the two schools representing.
Battle of the bands.
Great. Battle of the bands.
Weston inbound, 50 seconds left, 31-29. Rich leads by 2 in the fourth quarter. Carrillo to Cornea. To Walker. Trey Walker dribbles left. Gets trapped, finds Cornea. Cornea finds Hoffman, and they're going to pick up a foul underneath. That's going to be the 7th team foul on Monticello. Bonus basketball. Hoffman heads to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. This would be big if you could make both these free throws. That's a huge insurance score to put them up by 4. At least just make one of them.
There's always a
Easier said than done.
lot of pressure when it's a 1-and-1 because you know you have to make the first.
First shot in for Hoffman. Big time shot there, his 4th point of the fourth quarter. He's got 6 tonight. Couldn't have come at a better time. I think he had a 3. I think that was his other shot that he made. Could be wrong. Hoffman again. Second one, no good.
Great job by Young going quick to the basket, but Weston slides.
It's a charge! Weston takes another charge. It'll be Rich basketball. Oh my goodness! How valuable has Hayden Weston been in this fourth quarter, taking 2 charge calls? 27.8 seconds left to go, 32-29.
As you see Weston slide over and he takes another hit to the body, but it doesn't matter. He stood up and he was yelling as loud as anybody after that big play.
And you know, after a play like that, that does so much for momentum. So much adrenaline going. Do you even feel that as the foul is committed by number 20, Landon Hewitt? 25 seconds left, 32-29. This would be quite a comeback for the Rich Rebels, only allowing 6 points in the second half. They're on a 17-6 run right here since halftime. Carrillo at the line. First one, no good. Bounced away. Young's going to get the rebound. Ooh, what happened there?
Walker tries to reach in, stop Young from picking up speed and going downhill, but at that point you're up 3. You don't want to send them to the line only 2 seconds after they get the rebound to pick up some easy points.
They always say foul up 3 late, but not that soon. You know that's within 10 seconds. Easton Young heads to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 1-1. First shot is up and in. 6 points tonight for Young as he's dealt with that injury. Played through, he's been in and out, hobbled a little bit, but seems to be okay at the moment. A chance to put his team down by 1. 20.9 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. 30-30. Young off the front of the rim. Taking it by Walker. Walker holds on. They're going to foul him immediately.
Will be the double bonus for Walker, so he's got 2 chances. If he makes both, that could put the game out of reach. Not quite yet, but nearly to take 2 possessions for the Buckaroos.
4 points, 4 rebounds for Walker, along with 4 points. He was last night's player of the game for the three-pointer just before halftime to give them the lead. 32-30 current score. First shot no good. It's double bonus, so we'll get 2 shots nonetheless. First shot no good from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 17.6 seconds left in the ballgame. Second shot on its way from Walker. Second shot no good. And it slides into the corner, out of bounds. It's going to be Buckaroo basketball. Goodness gracious. Walker misses both free throws. Rebound goes crazy out of bounds. We're going to get a timeout. Let's look at the replay here.
Cornea, great hustle as he dives, but the ball just barely on the end line as Cornea slides to it. Results in Buckaroo basketball. They take a timeout. Down 2. You haven't been able to find many baskets this half, but all you need is 1 good play drawn up to get you an easy bucket.
That's all you need, you know. Do you play for overtime here, or do you try to get the 3 to win?
I think you've got to be aggressive and go to the hoop. Clearly you haven't seen a whole lot of threes lately in the game. As we listen to the Monticello band, get them ready for this final possession. It's going to be an exciting finish. The energy with the band and everything, it makes it great.
Yeah, these bands are awesome. I wish we had more bands here at this tournament. Great that both these schools have bands.
And Easton Young, he's done a great job at getting to the hoop. It's been a couple of Hayden Weston charges that have negated a great drive, but Easton Young has had a good job, or had a good time getting to the basket. It's just a matter of whether they can finish at the hoop.
Rich Rebels, Monticello Buckaroos, not Buccaneers, not Pirates. A Buccaneer is a pirate, a Buckaroo is a cowboy, we found. Buckaroos here, he's Freestone, number 5, in the lane, in the corner, for 3, with the foul, oh my goodness! Devin Hatch picks up the foul on the 3-point attempt. He will head to the line for 3 shots. 6 seconds left, trailing by 2. If he makes all 3 of these, they're up by 1. All the pressure's on.
We do need to clarify, a Buckaroo is not the Monticello Buckaroos, they are the Buckaroos, not Cowboys.
They're not Cowboys, but a Buckaroo is a Cowboy. First shot is good for Hatch.
The Monticello Buckaroos, and they have the chance to tie it on this free throw.
Oh, second shot, no good. He's got one more with a chance to tie. Going to get a timeout called by these Buckaroos.
Now, Rich, they don't have any timeouts. There is 6 seconds, so whether if he makes the free throw, you can take it out of bounds, and you got to go quick. If he misses the free throw, obviously Monticello, they have to foul quick, but they are out of timeouts, so they will have a chance even if Rich was to knock down both their free throws on a foul. They would have the chance to come down and hit a three, but it will be very tricky.
If I'm Rich, maybe fake an injury to get an extra timeout. I'm just kidding. That'd be cool, though. Who's your best actor on the team? Fake a handspring sprain or something like that? Sprain an ankle. Really sell it. Try to get the timeout. Coach comes out, talk to his team for a bit, give them guys a rest. If I was a coach, that's what I would do. That's why I broadcast. I don't coach. I don't play either.
And you think about Monticello, they just called the timeout. They were the ones that took it because they want to have a game plan for after this, but that also may ice Devin Hatch. Gives him time to think about the final free throw.
We'll see. Final free throw from Hatch. No good! Walker with the rebound! Foul called underneath. Oh my goodness. Took him about 3 seconds to get that foul. 32-31. What a rebound there by Trey Walker.
And 3 seconds ticked off the clock between the miss and the foul. No timeouts. So they will have to get the ball either out of the hoop if the second free throw is made or on a missed rebound and go the distance in 3.5 seconds.
Shot is good. Trey Walker, 5th point of the night, gives the Rich Rebels a 2-point lead.
If you're Rich, you got to be careful on a miss not to get a cheap foul on the rebound and send the Buckaroos to the line.
And he makes them both. Freestone from half court. No good! The Rebels hold on to win!
Nearly got it to go just off the back iron. It looked like Rich tried to foul in the backcourt quick. They don't call it, and Freestone with a near miracle shot. Great game from the Buckaroos and a great season. Congratulations to the Rich Rebels on the victory.
What a game for the Rich Rebels. They held the Buckaroos to 8 points in the second half. Trey Walker with the rebound on the last free throw attempt. Makes 2 free throws with ice in his veins. Gets the 33-31 victory. Oh my goodness. We'll be right back with the Ruby's Inn postgame report. Thanks for watching. Be right back.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Do you want to be part of the action? Utah 1A Basketball is Utah's best show.
Order your shirts today at 1aball.com.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
Do you want to be part of the action? Utah 1A Basketball is Utah's best show.
Order your shirts today at 1aball.com.
If the idea of owning your own home in beautiful Bear Lake sounds like more than your finances can handle, visit the experts at Bear Lake Realty to learn how you can make it happen. Gary and Amber McKee at Bear Lake Realty can show you how to buy a home and rent it out, so it pays for itself while you enjoy it some of the time as well. And soon, you'll have your own place in the Caribbean of the Rockies. No one knows the market better, and no one else serves you better than Bear Lake Realty.
Welcome back to the Ruby's End post-game report. You just watched a dramatic 33-31 win for the Rich Rebels over the Monticello Buckaroos. Let's look at some stats. Rich led by 9 points from Jaden Corney along with 3 rebounds, 8 points from Riley Creo, 4 rebounds, 6 from Trey Walker, including the game-winning free throws down the stretch, 5 rebounds for Walker as well, 6 points for Carter Hoffman, 4 rebounds for Hayden Weston along with 2 very crucial charge calls that he took, 2 points for Muirbrook, and 3 points for Hunter Pace. Going to Monticello, 9 points for Landon Ewart with 5 rebounds. Donovan Atwood had 3 points. Tommy Sheeran with a 2. Devin Hatch with 4 points. 7 points for Boston Freestone and 3 rebounds. And should mention that all 7 of Freestone's points came in the first half. He was completely shut out in the second half. Only 8 points by the Rich defense in the second half. Great defensive effort to come back and to win. J.D. McDonald with 2 rebounds and 6 points and 2 rebounds for Easton Young. This has been the Ruby's Inn post-game report. Ruby's Inn has been hosting visitors to the Bryce Canyon area for over 100 years. Book your vacation today at ruby'sinn.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break and be back with the Visit BryceCanyonCity.com player of the game. Be right back.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit BryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
Welcome back to the Visit BryceCanyonCity.com player of the game for this 33-31 victory. Rich Rebels over the Monticello Buccaroos. Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Buccaneers, not Tampa Bay football team. Our player of the game tonight for the second straight day is Trey Walker for the Rebels. And Hayden Weston. We're going to have 2 co-players of the game. Walker hit the late free throws to ice the victory for the Rebels. 6 points, 5 rebounds. He also had the rebound attempt on the last free throw for the Buckaroos to lead to those 2 free throws. And then he got Hayden Weston, came in the fourth quarter, played lights out, 4 very important thunderous rebounds. I said earlier he's so big and so physical, all of his rebounds really count as 3. And he picked up 2 charge calls. He took 2 charges, which gave the ball right back to the Rebels. Selfless team basketball from Hayden Weston and clutch free throw shooting and rebounding from Trey Walker. Those are your 2 co-players of the game presented by BryceCanyonCity.com. We'll be right back with more championship basketball. Jackson Payne, Tyler Gibb, thanks for tuning in.